Hi folks, now there's something we don't see enough of. Blue sky, sunshine, gotta love it. So it says it's 50 degrees in here. I think it's a little warmer than that. It says my battery's all charged, the old Energizer in the back, so the solar panel's doing its gig. It says it's Monday the 6th. Wow, we're already April 6th. 10.4 degrees Celsius, and it's about this is really nowhere close. It's more like 1:30-ish. I just came back out from inside, so that's quite a ways off. I don't know, any of these still work? Oh, that one does.
That was easy.
Oh, my BS one died. Gotta put some batteries in there. So, what am I up to today? Got like a lot of little projects cooking. Happy Easter from yesterday. Sorry I didn't get a video out. Family things. Went out to lunch with my nieces. They live about an hour from here, so drove up there. Went out to lunch. Ate a whole bunch. Came home, felt sleepy, took a nap, and then woke up, got a lecture from my wife that the taxes need to be gone through and signed and all that stuff. So I did the taxes last night, one of those things. Today's my son's birthday, the younger one, so got all kinds of stuff going on, but trying to keep these projects moving forward. What I did was I changed the carb on this thing. I put one of those China clone things on there. I don't know. Let's see if I can. There you go. It's pretty good. It's basically an exact fit. You buy them on eBay. They're $20 each, give or take a couple of bucks, depending. Sometimes they're on there for $25. Sometimes they're on there for $18.50. Sometimes they come with a little bit of fuel line and a filter. Sometimes they don't. I've had really, really good luck with them. As an example, this one, I bolted it on, put gas to it, turned on the ignition switch, and it started on the first try. My wife will be out to yell at me in a moment for making too much noise during her piano lessons, but we'll let that pass. So anyway, she starts, she runs, this motor smokes a little bit, but part of that could be from the carb that was on there. This was the carb that was on there, and you guys might not believe it, but I actually kind of screwed up the rebuild on it. First of all, try not to do that. I didn't have any trouble with the top end here, but let's try not to lose parts. When it comes to the slider, come on out of there. When it comes to the slider, I don't know, can you guys see that thing all the way in the slider? It's kind of a double U, or I don't know, what's that, a W? I didn't settle that in all the way, so this pin was kind of able to float around. Even now it's not as tight as it should be. So if the pin floats up, and it was able to, that allows too much gas, especially when you're idling. It kind of pulls a vacuum and it pulls in way too much gas. So I think that's that's what the problem was. Once again, this I kind of had to rebend it. I hope you guys could see it in there. It's kind of double arrow. It holds that clip, which holds this needle in place. So I kind of expanded it a little bit, bent it outward a little bit, and used it to hold it down there, but it still doesn't seem quite right. I still have, I don't know, 30-second up and down movement, and that 30-second is enough to make the engine kind of not hold an idle well. Let me describe it as that way. The idle could be up and down, and then when you kind of gun it up, it could be a little too rich, or once again, you basically got your a thing that's really affecting your rich and lean part, and so you're accelerating. It's getting rich and then lean and so, and that'll move your RPMs up and down and affect your performance. It just, depending if it's in the right place at the right time, you got some great performance there. If it's not, it's not, and it's moving around. So second thing, I found the foot pegs for the 200X, which is good. It's always nice to find things. They were in a box with a spare carburetor and 2 spare carburetors, actually, looking at them. They were in the house. Why were they in the house? They should have been right here. I don't know. For some reason, I must have brought the carb in to take a look at it, and they climbed into the same box, so they followed their way in. So there we are. So I'm not sure what else I'm going to get to today. I got to change the battery in the Suzuki. It's starting. That's not a problem, but it scared it didn't have to get jumped this winter, but a couple of times it threatened to need a jumping, but then she fired. So my son bought a new battery, so I get the old one, and I think the battery is such of a size that I could possibly slam it into a tractor or something. Either way, I'm just going to put it on a float charger, so it'll be waiting for me when I need it, and that's not a bad thing to have a battery ready to go. I should get this one inside to a float charger, and there's one in the upper garage that's still good that you get on the float charger. As a matter of fact, there's one out in that golf cart that you'd get on the float charger. That might not be a bad thing to do either, is to get to do a cold start on that golf cart, get that thing moving again for the season. Take it out and get it stuck in the snow or mud. You guys could see I still have my snow banks. Thickest part right about there is probably 18 inches thick yet. So this week, today is the good day. You see all the blue sky and all. But after today, it's supposed to rain for 3 days, which, what are you going to do, right? I'll take the rain over the snow. Then it's supposed to rain for 3 days. It's supposed to clear up again for the weekend, but I got some more family stuff this weekend. So in the winter, there's nothing to do except shovel snow. And then come the spring, come the nice weather, when one wants to play with projects, one gets all busy with family stuff. You gotta love it. You have time to do things when you have nothing to do, and then you have no time when there's a million things to do, right? So, hey, that's the way it is. Folks, I want to thank you for watching and commenting and subscribing. Remember to keep your feet down, keep your head up, and remember to enjoy all your days now. Take care. We'll catch up with you all soon. Bye.